kids' church program. As always, we're going to start in prayer. Dear Father, thank you for this day. Please hope that this virus goes by quickly and that we can get into church again and worship. In Jesus' name, amen.
Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life, the light of life, the light of life, the light of life. John 8:1, John 8:1, 2, John 8:12. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life, the light of life, the light of life, the light of life. John 8:1, John 8:1, 2, John 8:12. John 8:1, John 8:1, 2, John 8:12. The light of life, the light of life, the light of life, the light of life. John 8:1, John 8:1, 2, John 8:12. John 8:1, John 8:1, 2, John 8:12.
Psalm 86, 11 through 13.
Teach me your way, O Lord, and I will walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart that I may fear your name. Teach me your way, O Lord, and I will walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart that I may fear your name. Your name. I will praise you, O Lord, my God, with all of my heart. I will glorify your name forever, for great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths of the grave. Teach me your way, O Lord, and I will walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart that I may fear your name. Teach me your way, O Lord, and I will walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart that I may fear your name. Your name. I will praise you, O Lord, my God, with all of my heart. I will glorify your name forever, for great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths of the grave. I will praise you, O Lord, my God, with all of my heart. I will glorify
After Jesus had been taken from them and brutally crucified on the cross, the disciples of Jesus were left confused and downhearted. It had been 3 days since the tragedy when 2 of the disciples began the 7-mile journey to a village called Emmaus. When they traveled together, they talked about the things that had happened. At a certain point in their journey, another man joined them and continued with them in conversation. The man was Jesus, their beloved master, but the disciples did not recognize him. The man asked, "What is it that you are talking about?" The disciples were surprised that he was not aware of the recent events that had shaken the city. With a sorrowful look, Cleopas, one of the 2 disciples, answered the stranger, "Are you the only visitor to Jerusalem who does not know the things that have happened over the past days?" Jesus pretended not to know, saying, "What things?" "The things concerning Jesus of Nazareth, a great and mighty prophet," they replied. "Our own chief priests and rulers delivered him up to be condemned to death, and they crucified him. We had hoped that he was the one to save all of Israel, but here we are 3 days later, left alone and confused." And to add to the confusion, some of the women in our group came back from the tomb and declared to us that the body was gone, that they had seen a vision of angels who told them he was alive. Jesus responded to their words, "How foolish you are, and how slow to believe all that has been recorded in Scripture. Did the prophet say that the Messiah would have to suffer these things first?" Then he opened up the Scriptures and began to show them everything concerning himself. The disciples were completely amazed at the man's words, so that when they arrived at their destination, they strongly urged him to stay and join them for supper. Jesus agreed to stay and sat down with the men. He took the bread before him, gave thanks to God, broke it, and handed the pieces to the disciples, and it was in that moment that they finally recognized him as Jesus, their beloved master. But no sooner did they recognize him that he vanished from their sight. The 2 disciples were filled with awe and completely overwhelmed as they recounted every word that Jesus had spoke to them. They exclaimed, "Didn't our hearts burn with us while he talked to us on the road and while he showed us the Scriptures?" Their eyes had been opened and their troubled hearts set free. The stranger was Jesus, the long-awaited Messiah, and he was indeed alive.
That's our kids program for today. We hope you learned so much about Jesus going on the road to Emmaus, and that wraps up our program. See you next week.